We interrupt our regularly scheduled programming to bring you this local Pueblo sports broadcast. This is Csu-Pueblo Thunderwolves basketball on Fox Sports Pueblo, 1350. Let's head courtside and join the voice of the pack, Jim Brooks.
And thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Massari Arena for tonight's Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference doubleheader, as the Thunderwolves play host to the Roadrunners of Metro State. Coming off two big wins last night for the Thunderwolves. The women winning 64-61 in a nail-biter right down to the end here at Massari Arena against UCCS. Men winning in overtime against UCCS, coming from 9 down in the second half to win that ball game, forcing overtime. Actually fell behind by 5 in overtime before going on a big-time run and winning the ball game. So both squads on a bit of a high coming into tonight's ball game. Metro State as well winning both ends of their doubleheader last night. They were on the road in Gunnison taking on Western State. They won both games of the doubleheader there. And give me the scoreboard last night. Metro State, they defeated the women's game was 77-72, the final there. Probably a bit closer than Metro State would have liked. They shot 44 free throws in the ball game. We hope we do not have a repeat of that. And looking at the crew that's come out here, I think we're okay. And the men's game ended up 87-80. Metro State defeating Western State. So both teams on a bit of a roll. Also here tonight at Massari Arena, the Denver Nuggets mascot, Rocky, is in town. He'll be here to entertain you if you're out cruising around. Listening to Fox Sports Pueblo here, want something to do tonight, have some fun, come on out to Massari Arena. Kids 8th grade and under get in free of charge. And they've got activities for all the young ones down in the ends. They got tables, they can color, they can keep themselves entertained as well as being entertained by Rocky. And as usually the case, Rocky does a good job of entertaining the adults as well. So we hope to see you out here tonight at Massari Arena. But in the meantime, keep it tuned right here while you're listening to the ball game. We look forward to this action here tonight. For the Thunderwolves women tonight, a couple updates. We'll talk about it with Jim Turgeon here in a little bit. But on the injury front, Lauren Hine will not play tonight. The freshman post player out of Loomis, California, back injury. And they're going to see a specialist Monday and try to determine exactly what the problem is, because she's just struggling with it right now. And last night it flared up on her quite a bit, and they took her out of the ball game. A little bit of massage, a little bit of ice, a little chiropractic care, had her walk around. She's walking around here all right, but walking around and functioning playing basketball, two different things. So we'll just see exactly how that injury situation takes place for the Thunderwolves. But other than that, they come out pretty healthy. Another big night for Tule Sue Anderson last night. Offensively as well as defensively, some huge plays. Molly Rohr, another big game. This Metro State Ball Club they're going to face here tonight under the direction of Tanya Javi. A little bit down the last couple of years. We're used to them being right at the top of the RMAC year after year, but the last couple of years been a bit of a struggle, and they come into tonight's ball game at 500 in conference play. They are 8-8, and if playoffs started today, they'd be on the outside looking in. So every game super important for them as they try to catch Fort Lewis, the closest team to them. Fort Lewis right in front of them at 9-7, so Metro State at 8-8. So they're trying to keep the heat on Fort Lewis, and Fort Lewis in action tonight. They are at Fort Lewis, and they're at Black Hill State rather. They're trailing 37-31 as they head to the second half there. So Metro State fans will be tabs on that one. They hope to pull off the upset here tonight, and hoping that Black Hill State can hold on. And then they pull into a tie for that last playoff position for the RMAC shootout coming out later on in the first week of March. Actually, the first ball game, I think, is the last day of February. And then they move on to the actual shootout site. Whoever has the best record, and if you're the conference champion, you win your first playoff game, you'll host the RMAC shootout. Right now, the Thunderwolves have pulled into a first-place tie in the RMAC as they are now 13-3. They are tied with Mines. They are tied with Black Hill State. But the very important thing is the Thunderwolves own victories over both those teams. They do have one more matchup later in the year against Mines, so they'll look to win that one. Then they'll have all the head-to-head tiebreakers. And so very important for the Thunderwolves to keep winning, but they do not want to relax here tonight after pulling out the big victory last night over UCCS. You do not want to come in here and stumble against a 500 team, and the Thunderwolves this year can look no further than themselves in the mirror. They've dropped a couple of games perhaps they would like to have over. Some do-overs. South Dakota Mines, one team that was 6-10, they came over in here and knocked off the Thunderwolves. That one was a little perplexing. And the other loss, the Thunderwolves probably would like to have back is the game against Regis when they were leading in the fourth quarter and let that one slip away. Regis no slouch, so they are 12-4. They sit just a game behind Mines, Csu-Pueblo, and Black Hills State now. They are in fourth place, but as we said, just a game behind. They are tied now with, actually they are all alone in fourth place. UCCS has dropped to 11-5. That gets you up to date on everything going on in the RMAC. Come back after this timeout. We'll talk to the head coach, Jim Turgeon. That all comes your way next. This is the Thunderwolves pregame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. Welcome back to the Thunderwolves pregame show. And joining me now, head coach Jim Turgeon. Jim, I thought that was a great win last night.
It really was. It was a battle from the start. A lot of lead changes, highs, momentum swings, and physical play. Just it had everything. And the girls had tough it out and win it. It was a big and important win.
And Rich Streck, one of the keys to the game was getting that little working margin. I guess in the third quarter, you got a little cushion on them. But you knew they were going to make a run. At least you had a little cushion on them to sustain it.
I can't overemphasize how important that is. It was kind of, I think we're behind actually, and then we hit a run and then kind of lulled a little bit and hit another run and got us up by 7 or 8, I think. And you need it against a team like that because they can score 7 or 8 points in 2 minutes. It doesn't take them long to score, so that was definitely huge.
Well, the ball club down the stretch would have liked to hit all the free throws, but still sustain another one of the key plays of the game. We talked to Tule Sue Anderson after the game. Even after he missed the free throw, that run out where she was able to get the deflection, because if she doesn't get it, they got a wide open 3 in the corner.
Yeah, unbelievable hustle. All of the girls hustled. One thing would have made that play perfect is T would have caught the ball because she actually had it in both hands for just a second, but she was running so fast and the ball was going so fast, and she made a heck of a play.
Well, the way the ball game went, the club, I thought, defensively played really well, shutting down a team that normally scores 74 a game. You held them 13 under their average.
Well, we thought that was going to be important, and I think I mentioned last night, another thing that's important, they're a very, very good free throw shooting team, best in the conference, and we were able to guard them without fouling too much, and that's hard to do because they got good inside-outside game. They drive it a little bit, but mainly it's their post play. We were able to guard them without fouling, and that was huge. Now,
speaking of post play, last night Lauren Hine left the ball game. We've been battling that back injury all year long. What's her status for tonight's game?
She's not going to play tonight. She's going to see a doctor. We think she's going to be okay, but she's definitely not going to play tonight, and hopefully we'll have her back next week.
Well, the good thing about that, though, without her in the ball game, Angie Moore's back, and I thought last night really contributed well for your ball club in a key spot.
Absolutely. It's so frustrating for me because we've had a lot of injuries this year. We finally get Angie back, and now Lauren goes down. But Angie, she's moving really well. Her conditioning's not back where it was when she got hurt, but she's getting there, and perfect time for her to come back. And she's a force inside, and I'm glad she's healthy now.
You face a Metro State ball club tonight. Maybe not as powerful as they were 2 or 3 years ago, but kind of in a rebuilding mode. But they've showed some flashes of pretty good play this year.
Well, they're very good defensively. They pack it in on you. They make it hard for you to score inside. They're physical. And at the late, they've been playing well, a lot better offensively. They're running the ball out more. They really drive the ball. If they had a weakness, their weakness is 3-point shooting. So we got to make sure we take away the penetration and the post play. And if we can do those things, we'd have a good chance to win.
I'm just glancing at the stats here just a little bit ago. Looking at it, looks like they got to the free throw line a lot in the ball game. So I guess the emphasis, don't foul inside.
Yeah, their last 3 games, three games ago, they were 21 out of 21 from the free throw line. The next game, they shot 32 free throws. And last night they shot 44 free throws. So anytime you shoot over 30 free throws, you usually win the game. And we cannot foul them like that because, it seems like their best free throw shooters are the ones that always get to the free throw line. And we just got to be smart. Got to take great penetration, got to be able to guard in the post without fouling. And we did it last night, and I hope we can learn from that and do it again tonight.
All right, good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
All right, Thunderwolves head coach Jim Turgeon back to the starting lineups. Opening tip-off. All comes your way next on Fox Sports Pueblo.
Fox Sports Pueblo 1350, an iHeartRadio station. Online at foxsportspueblo.com and on your phone with your iHeartRadio app. KCCY Pueblo.
And welcome back to Massari Arena. We got players going down before the game even starts here for the Thunderwolves. Maddie Beagley, big bloody nose. And they're attending to her right now, trying to get the bleeding stopped. Who knows how that happened? We'll find out, though. But they've got her back in the training room. But I think it's nothing serious. Just got a bleeder. So we'll make sure everything's okay there. Thunderwolves already missing, of course, tonight. Lauren Hine with the knee injury. Update on Molly Rohr. She's got her left leg. I remember she banged knees in the game last night in the paint. And her legs wrapped up pretty good, but she's like she's moving all right. Could be just a precautionary tale by a trainer Tessa, showing her wares and putting a bunch of wrap on it there. But I think she'll be all right. So hopefully we don't have any more incidents here. We'll get this game started and see what's going to go on here for the Thunderwolves. Mentions Metro State Club coming in. They are a 500 club, 8-8 overall. They are 10-12, or 8-8 in the conference play, 10-12 overall. We'll come back with the starting lineups. Opening tip-off all comes your way next on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. Let's join Dave Miller for the night's starting lineups.
And now let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Roadrunners, a 5'7" freshman from Denver, Colorado, number 4, Jalen Smith. A 5'8" sophomore from Colorado Springs, Colorado, number 11, Janae Squires-Horton. A 6' sophomore from Wollongong, Australia, number 12, Georgia Ordorf. A 5'10" junior from Medford, Oregon, number 35, Louisa Tago. And a 6' sophomore from Wiley, Texas, number 41, Emily Hardigan. Head coach of the Roadrunners, Tanya Habe. And now the starting lineup for your Csu-Pueblo Thunderwolves. A 5'4" senior from Pueblo West, Colorado, number 1, D. A 5'8" sophomore from Vancouver, Washington, number 32, Tulesu Anderson. A 6'2" freshman from Greenwood Village, Colorado, number 42, Molly Rohr. A 6' senior from Sao Paulo, Brazil, number 10, Mariana Lambert. And a 5'10" senior from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, number 13, Ashley Piper. Volunteer assistant coach Tommy Turgeon, assistant coach Tara Moyers, and head coach of the Thunderwolves, Jim Turgeon.
And we thank Dave Miller each and every home game here for giving us the starting lineups of Thunderwolves home games. Thunderwolves in their home white, blue numerals, red trim. Metro State, they're red, white, and blue as well. Dark blue road uniforms, white numerals, red trim. Thunderwolves will move left to right as we look at it here courtside at Massari Arena, just adjacent to the Thunderwolves bench. We sit at Dave Socher Press Row. Have the honor of doing that each and every home game here for Thunderwolves basketball. Dave, if you're listening, hello, hope you're doing well. Molly Rohr to jump center here against Georgia Ordorf. Ball is in the air, and the tap is controlled by the Thunderwolves. Arietta with it. She'll bring it across the timeline, and we're all set to go here. Metro State opens up in a man-to-man defense. Ball up top. Piper, she drives it right down the lane, goes up. Shot is blocked, but she was fouled. So the Thunderwolves take it right at the Roadrunners to start this ball game off. They cleared off the right side of the key, and Piper took it right to the hole, draws the foul on Janae Horton. So Piper to the line, 73% free throw shooter. First toss on the way, and it rattles in. She'll have one more. On the way, swish. Good start for the Pack. They lead it 2-0. Across the timelines, Tago with the ball. Goes out top with it to Hardigan. Hardigan onto the left side to Smith. Thunderwolves in a man-to-man defense down to the baseline. Horton turns from 15, left it short, rebound to Arietta on the baseline. She wheels, fires it ahead. Piper on the left wing goes cross-court underneath for Anderson. The ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Roadrunners. Thunderwolves always looking to run. They try to get that quick offense. If it isn't there, then they'll bring it back out and set things up and look to get it down low to Molly Rohr. Anderson, inbounds pass, comes outside to Arietta. Arietta on the right wing. And they clear things out. Comes up top to Piper. Piper left side to Anderson into the corner. Lambert gets the start tonight for the Thunderwolves for Hine. Ball on the right side to Anderson. Fakes the three. Drives into the paint. Bumped into the corner. Arietta's wide open. Three-pointer on the way. Off the back iron, no good. And the rebound to Smith. She has the ball poked away by Piper. It goes right to Arietta. Left side, Anderson wide open. She'll launch the three ball off the back iron. No good. Rebound underneath the Ordor. Got a 5-on-4. Here's Piper, hits the deck. Ball up ahead to Tago. Now they go outside to Stepanovic. She drives in, goes up and under right hand. Hook up, no good. Rebound batted outside. Arietta has it. And Arietta brings it across the timeline. I think I said Stepanovic. There was Hardigan actually on the missed shot. Lambert at the top of the key, right side to Arietta. Arietta holds it there. Now a couple dribbles, kills it into the corner to Lambert. They look for Rohr down on the block. They go up top to Piper. Piper goes down underneath the Rohr, batted at from behind, turns in the lane, goes up with the left hand hook and lays it in. Molly Rohr whacked that a couple of times, but still had the poise to get the ball up on the rim, and it fell through. 4-0. Thunderwolves on top. Tago brings it across the timeline. Goes up top to Hardigan. Hardigan, a couple bounces into the paint, cut off there. Feels the dribble, comes back outside to Smith. Now gives it off to Tago. Tago onto the right side to Hardigan. Hardigan starts a drive into the lane, down the lane, running right-hander up and in. Nice little adjustment there by Hardigan, and she flipped it in. 4-2, Thunderwolves by 2. Arietta back the other way to Piper at top, right side to Lambert. Lambert holds it into the corner to Piper. Piper going to launch a little jumper. It's up off the back iron, no good. Long rebound comes outside to Ordorf. Ordorf to Tago. Tago across the timeline. Holds things up. Now she'll direct traffic. Over onto the right side to Ordorf. She drives the baseline. Cut off. Pulls up. Little jumper. It's an air ball. Rebound batted to the baseline. Picked up by Arietta. Arietta across the timeline for the Pack. To the left wing. Starts a drive. Outside to Anderson. Anderson skips across court to Lambert. Lambert holds it. Now goes up top to Piper. Left side to Anderson. A lot of traffic inside. Tule-Su drives into the paintball. Stripped away and stolen by Metro State. Back the other way comes Smith. In from the right all the way. Who plows into Piper. And it's a blocking foul on Ashley Piper. He signaled number 4, but there's no number 4 out there, so it was Ashley Piper on the call. I think he was adding there. He went 1-3, and he thought that equals 4. Sorry, Mr. Malmquist, I'm giving you a hard time. You know, first time ever, right? Free throw on the way, in and out, no good by Jalen Smith. Quick substitutions into the ball game. Here comes Stepanovic. We tried to have her in there earlier, but now she is in the game for sure for the Roadrunners. One more free throw for Smith, 56% on the year. Struggles a bit, and she hits the second, though, so 1 out of 2 on this trip. 4-3. Thunderwolves lead it by 1. Here's pressure in the backcourt by the Roadrunners. Beagley's got the nose plug. She's got the bleeding stop. They head to Anderson. Anderson on the right wing, skips across court. Lambert's open. 3-ball on the way. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound on the baseline by Ordorf. She wheels and brings it across the timeline. Fires it in the lane. Arietta went for the steal, doesn't get it. And then a reach-in foul. No jump ball called. Here is Arietta able to reach in on Stepanovic. prevented the easy hoop, and they call jump ball, but on the alternating possession, it'll belong to the Roadrunners. Jalen Smith inbounded on the baseline for the Roadrunners. Goes outside with it. Janae Payne into the game now. Gives it off. Here's a jumper by Ordorf from the free throw line. No good. And the rebound to Lambert. Outlet pass to Arrieta. Brings it across the timeline. Dribbles to the left wing. Kills the dribble. Gives it up top now to Rohr. Right side to Lambert. Lambert gets a screen. Drives to the free throw line. Down the lane she goes. Shot blocked, but she was fouled. Foul called on Ordorf. So that'll send the Thunderwolves' best free throw shooter to the line. Mariana Lambert. 88% on the year. 30 of 34.
They'll do your arm.
Gets the start tonight for Lauren Hine, who's out with the injury. First free throw up and good. Of course, Lambert, a little bit of a breakout last night for the Thunder. Scored 10. She's capable of being a 15 to 20 point scorer a game. She just has to have that mindset. Second toss, good. So Thunderwolves lead it 6-3. Across the timeline with it is Tago. Gives it off to Hardigan. On the left side to Smith. Metro, they like to drive the ball to the hole. Here's a quick jumper, though, by Payne out top. No good. That's one struggle they have, is shooting threes. They only get 4 a game. Anderson with the rebound. Across the timeline. On the fly. In from the right. All the way to the hoop. Draws the foul. And the foul will be on Tago. That's the game plan for the Thunderwolves, obviously, in this game. Drive the ball to the hoop. That's kind of their strategy every game, but it looks even more so here tonight. Make a team uncomfortable by doing what they like to do. Basically what it comes down to. Anderson, 78% from the free throw line. Gets there more often than any other Thunderwolf, as you might imagine. Seven to 3, Pack on top. One more for Tule Sioux.
20-30.
Takes her time, spins it up, and it rims in and out. No good. And the rebound to Smith. She'll bring it across the timeline. Dribbles to the free throw line. Down the lane. Kicks it into the corner. Wide open. Jumper on the way. Off the back iron and goes over the top of the backboard. Off the miss by Janae Payne. Patterson in. Tule Sioux Anderson getting a quick break. She'll inbound the ball to D. Arrieta. Thunderbolts lead at 7-3. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Arrieta across the timeline. Now reverses, comes over to the right wing. Goes into the corner to Patterson. Down low to Rohr on the baseline. Outside to Arrieta. Left side, Lambert fakes the three. Moves in, goes outside. Arrieta's open for three. It's on the way. It's off the iron. No good. Beagley with the rebound and banks it in. Maddie Beagley with the offensive board. 9-3, bloody nose and all. She's got it stopped at least. Ball up top to Hardigan. Hardigan starts a drive. Cut off. Now hands the ball off outside to Payne. They work it around the perimeter. Left side to Tago. Drives baseline. That's going to be a foul on Lambert on the hand check. That is the second team foul on the Thunderwolves. Smith to inbound it. Inbounds to Hardigan. She drives it into the paint. Here's a little running hook shot up and in. Nice move there by Hardigan. 9-5. Thunderwolves lead it by 4. Arrieta brings it across the timeline. Right side to Patterson. Gives it off to Lambert. Left side to Arrieta. Arrieta back up top to Patterson. Right side to Lambert. Lambert holds it to Patterson. They work the ball around the perimeter. Now into the corner. Lambert's open. Jumper on the way. No good. And Beagley again going for the rebound. Can't quite secure it. Picked up. And they hand the ball off to Smith, and she'll bring it across the timeline for the Roadrunners. 9-5, Thunderwolves on top. Here's Tago with the ball. Kills the dribble, comes left side. Hardigan. And she's going to jack one up for three off the back iron, no good. Long rebound to Arrieta. She'll bring it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves. Dribbles to the right wing, up top to Rohr. Down low to Beagley, ball batted away, right back to Beagley. Now to Patterson, she drives the baseline. Cut off, doesn't look for the shot. Comes outside to Arrieta. Right side, Lambert. Lambert holds it up top to Beagley, jumps it inside to Rohr. Rohr turns, left hand hook, no good. And the rebound to Stepanovic. Gets the outlet pass to Smith. She'll bring it across the timeline. Dribbles to the top of the key. Now on the left wing, kills the dribble. Hands the ball off to Tago. Tago resets. She wants play number 2. Ball on the right side. Here's Payne. Payne dribbles around a screen, goes inside, camped out there, turn around by Stepanovic is no good. Look, good push off inside, and the officials caught it as Lambert was sent flying. Foul called on Hardigan. It was a Major League cross-check. 4:02 to go here in the first quarter. Thunderwolves lead at 9-5. 1 minute timeout on Fox Sports Pueblo. 9-5. Thunderwolves on top. Jim Brooks with you tonight here on Fox Sports Pueblo. Nate Baptist, our producer and engineer. Glad to have you along here tonight on Fox Sports Pueblo, listening on your iHeart radio application, driving around in your car, at your PC, or if you're watching the Stretch internet feed here. Hello, Denver. Hello, points across the globe. Tuning in here. Thunderwolves with the ball. Arrieta on the right wing. Holds it. Goes into the corner to Patterson. Patterson dribbles out of trouble. They tried to trap her. She got out of there. Hands it off to Arrieta. Left side. Into the ball game. Jasmine Johnson. Baseline to Beagley. Wide open. Moore in the paint. Won't take the shot. Goes outside into the corner. Patterson won't take it. Drives into the paint. Stops. And they walk to the ball. You got to take the shot. And that's what Jim Turgeon just irate. 3 players turned away shots there. Object of the game is to put it in the hole. And to do that, you got to shoot it. Back the other way. Come the Roadrunners. Smith with it. On the left wing, dribbles around a screen, onto the right wing, hands the ball off up top. Here's Squires Horton with the ball, hands it off to Hardigan. Hardigan always a threat to drive it to the hole. Ball down on the block, Stepanovic hands it back into the corner to Payne. Back outside, Stepanovic. Jumper on the way, in and out, no good. And the rebound to Beagley. Hands it off to Arrieta. Arrieta across the timeline, ahead to Patterson. Patterson holds it. Steps back now, wants to reset. Jasmine Johnson, she won't pass up a shot. Gets it to Moore. She turns, misses. And the rebound to Payne. Both teams ice cold, under 20% at this point. Here's Smith. Drives it to the baseline. Up and under. Reverse shot up, no good. Rebound batted the baseline. Right back to Smith. Shot blocked in the lane. Rebound to Beagley. Outlet pass to Arrieta. Arrieta across the timeline. Dribbles to the left wing. They back off her. She'll fire for 3. Way off the mark. And the rebound to Stepanovic. Outlet pass to Smith, across the timeline. Holds things up. Gives the ball up outside to Horton. Horton dribbling around the perimeter. Gives it off to Ordorf. Lobs it down inside. Now they come right back outside with it. They play catch on the perimeter, leading to much of nothing right now. And here's a drive at the baseline going up. Hardigan banks it in. She is strong. Jim Turgeon has seen enough. He irate calls a timeout. 2:12 to go here in the first quarter. Thunderwolves lead at 9-7. It's a 30-second timeout on Fox Sports Pueblo. Jim Turgeon a little upset during that timeout with his Thunderwolf Ball Club. He's got Csu Anderson back in there now. Jasmine Johnson with the ball out top, goes down a little more. Ball batted away. It comes outside. Beagley chases it down, gets it back to Csu. Csu starts a drive, loses the ball, regains it on the wing. Kills it, goes down to Moore. On the block, backs her way in, wheels in the lane, goes up and missed, but she drew the foul.
Foul ball number 14.
And the foul's on Stepanovic, as she will so often do. Tanya Have, not the least bit happy with that foul call. Free throw is up. Missed by Angie Moore, evidently. I was looking away there. A little distracted here on the bench. Second toss good, so 1 out of 2 for Angie Moore. 10-7 our score. Thunderwolves. Now they do put the other free throw up, so it was good. So I'm sorry, folks, I just missed it. I was relying on the scoreboard. 11-7. Thunderwolves lead it by 4. Here's Smith into the corner. They lob it down on the block. Stepanovic with it. Turns, faces, can't get the shot off. They work the ball around the perimeter. They go left side to Horton. She drives baseline. A little push off. Step back jumper short. Rebound to Jasmine Johnson. Fires it ahead. Csu on the left wing. One player to beat. Down the lane. Goes up. Foul. Csu Anderson like a freight train right down the lane there. Drew the foul.
Foul on number 4.
And it's on Jalen Smith. One thing about Metro, they're spreading their fouls out. They have 6 players with 1 foul apiece. And Csu Anderson the line. She's hit a pair tonight. Or 1 out of 2, actually, from the line. Beg your pardon. Hits this one, though, so she's 2 out of 3 now. She'll have 1 more.
You ready? You look like you're asleep. I'm not trying to be mean now. You ready to play? Come on, let's go, girl. We need you.
Second toss, good. Both Thunderwolves have opened up their biggest lead here in the first quarter. Lead at 13-7, 1:15 to go in the first quarter. Smith, pressured, gets it across the timeline. Goes to Csu-Pueblo. High post, turns, faces, wheels, goes up on more hitter, but no call. Rebound and a foul. Csu-Pueblo stayed with it. Looked like Angie got her the first time. They let that one go, but on the rebound attempt, Thunderwolves get her. And the foul's on Jasmine Johnson. So that means it'll be on Csu-Pueblo to the free throw line. 69% free throw shooter. Gets there quite a bit. This is their 89th attempt of the year. Free throw up, in and out. No good. As a team, Metro, they shoot 71% from the line. They average 14 makes a game. Went to the line 44 times last night in Gunnison. Second toss. Good. So 1 out of 2 for Csu-Pueblo. She's on the board. 13-8. Thunderwolves lead it by 5. Here's Csu in the backcourt. Gives it to Piper. Piper fires it ahead. Gets it to Csu. Csu in from the left. Cut off. Doesn't go up the shot, and then turn the ball over. Was trying to get it back to Piper, then had it knocked away and stolen. Here's Smith. Holds it down into the corner. Payne with it. Or, excuse me, not Payne. That's Whitwer. And another foul on the Thunderwolves. Touch foul here, but it's a hold. Called on Csu Anderson. That's her first. 4th team foul on the Thunderwolves. Tago back in the game now, as well as Hardigan for the Roadrunners. They trail it 13-8. They have the ball, under a minute to play here. 40 seconds on the clock. Fresh shot clock. Here's Horton dribbling around a screen. Goes on to the right side to Whitwer. Whitwer steps back. Goes back. Ball knocked away beautifully by Patterson. And right into the hands of the Thunderwolves. Piper into the corner. Csu with it. Thought about the 3. Drives it into the paint. Stops, goes outside. Johnson for 3. Off the iron, no good. And a foul in the backcourt on the Thunderwolves on Ashley Piper. That'll be foul number 2 on Ashley. Not the smartest play in the world. 80 feet from the basket. Especially when it results in the 1-and-1 on the other end with 17 seconds to go in the quarter. That'll be Jonah Lynn Whitwer to the free throw line. Freshman out of Fall Creek, Wisconsin. Free throw up and good. That's one thing about the Metro State program, both the men and the women. They're not afraid to go anywhere to bring in a recruit, whether it's in the far reaches of the United States or all around the world for that matter. Second toss good, so a pair hit by Whitwer. Makes it 13-10. Thunderwolves by 3. Here's Patterson. Gets it across the timeline to Johnson. 10 seconds on the clock. Csu fakes the 3. Drives the baseline. Little runner on the way. Missed it. Rebound inside. Don't want to foul here with 2 seconds to go. They get away from it. Metro now will dribble it to half court. Shot not in time. Didn't go anyway. End of 1 quarter of play from Massari Arena. Thunderwolves lead it 13-10 over the Roadrunners of Metro State. It's a 1-minute timeout on Fox Sports Pueblo. Well, we've been handed the first quarter box. It's not pretty for either team, folks. Thunderwolves 2 of 13 from the field, 15%. Metro State 3 of 16. That's 19%. We'll round up. Neither team has hit a three-pointer. The only saving grace for the Thunderwolves in that first quarter, they hit 9 free throws, 9 out of 10. Metro State, they were 4 of 6 from the line. 13-11 rebound advantage for Metro State. Thunderwolves turned it over 3 times. Metro turned it over twice. There's your quick little box. We'll see if things improve here in this second quarter. Here's Arrieta on the right wing. Goes up top to Lambert. Now to Arrieta. Arrieta holds it. Now comes right side to Csu Anderson. Fakes, now drives in from the right. Ball reached in, stolen away. by Whitworth. Goes down in the nice layup attempt, but she didn't get it up high enough. And the ball rebounded by Rohr. Off the miss there by Whitworth. Here's Arietta, left side to Lambert. Lambert, one dribble around the screen. They back off her. Could have launched a three there. Elects not to. Left side to Anderson. Down low to Rohr on the block. Fakes, goes up, right hand, hook up and in. That's the cure for the woes on offense for the Thunderwolves. Get it inside to Molly Rohr. She didn't touch it near enough in that first quarter. Ball on the left side, Tago to the high post. Stepanovic drives in on Rohr, turns, nice fake, goes up with the left hand, missed it. Rebound batted around, coming out of there with it, Stepanovic. Hands it off, jumper from the free throw line, good by Hardigan. And then she leveled a nice little two-hander to somebody for the Thunderwolves. She's tough. 15-12, Pack lead it by 3. Arietta brings it across the timeline. Goes on the right side to Tule-Sioux. Now to Arietta. To Beagley. Beagley's donned the mask here now in this second quarter. Right side to Anderson. Skips it cross court to Lambert. Now to Beagley. Down low to Rohr again. In the paint. Wheels. Goes up. Right hand hook. She draws the foul. And the foul will be on Stepanovic. Pushing off. I wonder if there's ever been a foul call that Tanya Hobby didn't argue on. I know most coaches, they'll argue every call. But, I mean, I've been watching her now for 7 years. And she's always complaining. Constantly. It's got to get irritating. She may be the women's side equivalent to Ralph Turner of the Thunderwolves. Rohr's first free throw good. She hits the second. She has all 4 points here to start the second quarter for the Thunderwolves. Here's some pressure by the Thunderwolves in the backcourt. They lead it 17-12. They break it. They get it ahead. Up ahead to Hardigan. On the right side, hand the ball off outside to Horton. Fakes the three-pointer. Now gives it off to Whitworth. Back to Horton. Right side to Whitworth. Lobs it inside. On the block. Turning. Facing. Shot on the way. Hits the side of the backboard. No good. Rebound loose on the deck. Tule-Sioux had it. They tie it up. Alternating possession. It'll belong to Metro State. Good post defense that time on the miss by Ordorf, but the Thunderwolves could not secure the rebound. Reset the shot clock here. Inbounds pass by the Roadrunners. Right side to Hardigan. Fakes, drives the baseline. They cut her off, but she pulls up. Step back jumper good. She's tough. Hardigan with 10. They got to find a way to stop her, do the Thunderwolves. 17-14. Pack lead it by 3. Here's Arietta. Into the corner to Anderson. Tule-Sioux back to Arietta. Comes up top now to Beagley. Down low to Rohr. Outside Arietta wide open. 3 ball on the way. Missed it off the back iron. Rebound loose. Picked up by Hardigan. Moves it off now to Tago. Tago across the timeline. Right side to Horton. Into the corner. They won't take the 3. They only hit 4 a game from 3. Driving in now, Horton. This is their game. More dribble drive stuff. Here's Tago. In from the right. Layup missed it. Beagley with a rebound. Takes a shot from behind. No call. Outlet pass to Arietta. Arietta fires it ahead to Tule-Sioux on the left wing. Fakes the 3. Drives the baseline. Goes up. No call. A lot of contact there. But they do not call the foul. Back the other way come the Roadrunners. Tago on the left wing. Skip it right side. And they come up top to Hardigan. Hardigan looking inside, camped out in the lane. Ordorf goes up, shot blocked by Rohr. Foul on Rohr.
Foul number 42, Molly Rohr.
First foul of the game on Molly Rohr. 2 free throws upcoming for Georgia Ordorf. Free throw up and good. Ordorf on the year, 71% free throw shooter. Second toss, good. Oh, Roadrunners back within 1 here. It's 17-16. And here's a foul in the backcourt on the Roadrunners on Jalen Smith, reaching in on Arietta. Second team foul of the quarter on the Roadrunners. We assume most of you know this late in the year, listening to the Thunderwolves broadcast, that the fouls reset. Into the ballgame, Chelsea Vallejos for the Thunderwolves. Some of the new rules in NCAA women's basketball this year. Piper on the right wing. Up top now to Arrieta. Arrieta back to Piper. She's open. Jumper on the way. Got it. 3-pointer. Much needed for Ashley Piper. She has been in an offensive funk for the Thunderwolves. Her shooting percentage now on both sides has dropped under 30%. Much better than that. 20-16. Thunderwolves lead it by 4. Ball outside. Jumper on the way by Whitwer. Clangs off the backboard. Rebound to Arrieta. She'll bring it across the timeline. 2-on-2 if they hustle. Arrieta on the left wing. Hands it off to Piper. Down low. Ball batted away. They were trying to get it to Rohr. Back come the Roadrunners. Smith with it on the right wing. Feeds it into the lane. Pull up Hardigan from 10. Good. Hardigan is close to automatic as the Roadrunners have out here right now. 20-18. That's the one player keeping them in the ball game. Here's Arrieta. Brings it across the timeline. Up top to Piper. Trying to get it to Rohr. Can't find her. Goes right side to Lambert. Back to Piper. Piper goes left side to Arrieta into the corner. Wide open jumper by Vallejos. Left it short. Piper had the rebound. Had it batted away out of bounds, but it's last touch by Ashley. Jasmine Johnson will check in now. Lambert out. 20-18. Thunderwolves lead it by 2. Now bring it across the timeline for the Roadrunners. Onto the right side to Whitwer. She dribbles around a screen to the free throw line. Kicks it outside. Horton with it. She gets a screen. Drives into the paint. Cut off. Ball stripped away. Goes right to Arrieta with the steal. Arrieta now will bring it across the timeline. Good quick hands. Johnson on the left wing. Dribbles around a screen. Goes cross court and hits, oh man, right in the chops. Went right off the face of Vallejos out of bounds. Back across the timeline, Tago. Onto the left side to Horton. Onto the right wing. Whitwer with it. Whitwer dribbles around a screen to the free throw line, into the paint, kicks it into the corner, jumper on the way by Ohrdorff, and it's good. It's all about the mid-range game for the Roadrunners, and they've tied the game up 20-20. They drive it in, and then they get a little jumper on the wing or along the baseline. Here's Rohr, turns in the lane. In and out, no good. Heartbreaker there, and the rebound by Ohrdorff. Metro can get the lead on this trip. 4:40 to go here in the second quarter. Horton with it on the right wing. Lobs it down on the block. Stepanovic turns and hits. She has 3, and again, it's that inside game. Mid-range to inside. That's where Metro State likes to operate. Here's Vallejos in the corner. Hands it off to Piper. She'll jack one up from 3. Swish. Ashley Piper, perhaps feeling it here tonight, gives the lead back to the Thunderwolves, 23-22. Ohrdorff with it. On to the right side to Horton. She dribbles around a screen. Out left side to Whitwer. Play a lot of pick and roll to these Roadrunners. Ball on the right side to Tago. Tago, there's the pick and roll. Inside, turning. Left hand hook, left short, rebound loose. Piper rips it away, and then she's fouled in the backcourt by Ohrdorff. That was quite a scrum. Be foul number 2 on Ohrdorff. Ohrdorff and Ashley Piper look like they're cut from the same cloth. A little edge to them. 3:54 to go here in the first half. Timeout on the court. Thunderwolves lead at 23-22. It's a 1-minute timeout on Fox Sports Pueblo. 23-22, Thunderwolves lead it by 1. Well, let's see. I've been asking for this for 7 years now. We always try it. They've got a little party going on up in the hospitality suite. Let's see if they piped in the audio there. Hello, everybody up there in the hospitality suite. Give me a wave if you're listening. Yeah, they haven't done it yet. 7 years and counting. Here's Arrieta on the right wing for the Thunderwolves. They lead it by 1. Left side, Piper with it. She starts a drive. Cut off. Goes outside to Johnson. Down low to Rohr. Has it on the block. Wheels. Goes up with the left hand. Missed the banker. And the rebound to Hardigan. Hardigan hands the ball off to Tago. And Tago gets it across the timeline for the Roadrunners. Down by 1 with the ball. Ball left side. Horton with it. Coming around a screen. Payne at the top of the key. Now hands it off to Hardigan. She'll pull up. Little 10-footer up. Missed one finally. And Arrieta gets the rebound for the Thunderwolves. She'll bring it across the time and cross-court feed. Johnson on the left baseline. Drives in. Cut off. Wheels. Goes up in the paint. Left the layup short. Gets her own rebound. And then dribbles out of trouble. Gets it outside to Arrieta. Arrieta comes right side now to Anderson. Anderson starts a drive to the free throw line. Pulls up. Goes outside. Piper going to launch another jumper. It's good again. Ashley Piper on fire. Has 11 in the game, 26-22. Thunderwolves by 4. Ball on the right side. Horton with it. Dribbles around the screen. She'll jack one up from long range and hits. Horton from downtown. She's hit 41 on the year. She's probably their biggest threat from 3 and hits one there. It's 26-25. Piper drives into the hoop and draws the foul on Hardigan. That's one way to slow down Emily Hardigan, get her in foul trouble. That's her second. See if she'll have to come out of the ball again. And again, as right on cue, Tanya Javi looked down there and you just see her with her hands out arguing. Now the officials talk it over. And they're going to say it's not a shooting foul, evidently. So a foul before the shot. Only the 4th team foul on Metro. So it'll be Thunderwolves ball on the sideline. Inbounds pass to Arrieta. Goes left side to Johnson. Johnson holds it up top to Anderson. She starts a drive in the paint. Nice fake, and she draws the foul. And guess who's up off the bench? Jalen Smith more or less body slammed her. So at the free throw line, it'll be Tule Sue Anderson. Tule Sue 3 of 4 from the stripe tonight. First toss up and in. 27-25. Thunderwolves by 2. One more for the sophomore out of Vancouver, Washington.
What's that guy's name? On the make, Brandon.
It's good. Anderson with 5 points, all of them from the free throw line. 28-25. Thunderwolves by 3. Moore back in the ball game. Rohr comes out here with 2:19 to go in the first half. Pressure in the backcourt by Tule Sue, but Tago able to break free. Gets it ahead now to Horton. Horton dribbles around a screen. Goes right side to Payne. Payne dribbles around a screen. Sets up. She'll fire a three-pointer. Way off the mark, but there's a good push off by Hardigan. Missed the shot, though, and the rebound to Piper. And subtle little push. Here ahead to Anderson. Drives in from the right. She is fouled. And that'll be foul number 3 on Hardigan. And again, Tanya Javi arguing. And Tule Sue Anderson to the free throw line. Thing about it, this time she might have had a case. Looked like a pretty good play there by Hardigan. She reached in and just tied Tule Sue up on her way by. But there was so much speed on the play by Tule Sue to the hoop. Now Kevin Kazuski getting an earful right now. Free throw good. Tule Sue hits another pair. She has 7 in the game. And the Thunderwolves lead at 30-25 with 1:50 to go here in the second quarter. Pressure on the wing. Tago gets away. Goes left side to Horton. Horton dribbles around a screen. It's all pick and roll here by the Roadrunners. They go down on the block. Turning Stepanovic into the corner. Jumper. Late whistle foul on the Thunderwolves. A push off here on Angie Moore. The 3rd team foul on the Thunderwolves, so it'll be Roadrunner ball underneath the hoop. Yeah, Jim Turgeon looks down the other way and says, man, you bought that call, Tanya. Good job there. Into the corner. Oh, you got to love coaches. Everybody's out to get them. Ball up top to Horton. On to the right side to Ordorf. Steps back. Now drives in on Piper. Cut off on the baseline. Hands the ball to Stepanovic. Now to Tago down the lane. Feeds it into the corner. Payne open from 15. Hits. There's that mid-range game. First bucket of the game for Payne. 30-27. Thunderwolves lead it by 3. Right side. Johnson with it. Goes up top to Beagley. Down low to Moore. Offensive foul on the Thunderwolves. Moore getting position underneath. Timeout taken by the Roadrunners. 1:04 to go here in the first half. Thunderwolves lead it 30-27. 30-second timeout on Fox Sports Pueblo. Thunderwolves had the lead up to 5, but now it's been cut to 3, and Metro with the ball here. They could tie it with a triple. It'd be a rare triple for them. Thunderwolves go to a little 1-3-1 trap. No, they're going to settle back into man-to-man. It's just the way the alignment was. Ball on the wing, driving in with it. Stepanovic turns, missed it. Rebound battle for Ordorf gets it, has it stripped away, comes outside. Metro with the ball. Stepanovic top the paint onto the left side to Horton. Horton threw it away. It's loose on the deck. Tulesu has the steal. She's ahead of the field. In from the right. Stops, goes up, and banks it in. Tulesu Anderson, her first field goal of the game. 32-27. Thunderwolves by 5. Feet up ahead. Here's Payne on the left wing. Metro can go for the last shot here if they choose. Payne holds it. Now lobs it to the free throw line. Stepanovic turns, hands it off. Jumper on the way by Payne. It's in and out, no good. Rebound, though, by Tago. Missed it. Gets it again, missed it. Rebound battle for it. Gets it. Goes outside. Stepanovic 2 seconds to go. Into the corner. Tago at the buzzer. Got it! Tago from downtown hits the triple. And Metro with some momentum going into the locker room. Makes the game a 32-30 lead for the Thunderwolves. Halftime show coming up. Nate Baptist will get you up to date, plus a little update from Fox Sports. And that all comes your way next. Halftime from Massari Arena. Thunderwolves 32, Metro 30. Timeout on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. The Nuggets mascot, Rocky, entertaining the fans here. Played a little musical chairs to start things off. Now we got a little acrobatic action here. Rocky doing his thing. Plus the Thunderwolves have a new member of their cheer squad or entertainment team, whatever you want to call it. He is fabulous. The jumps and tumbles he can do, and now he's going to try to jump over 6 cheerleaders plus Rocky. Here we go. Oh, a beauty. Then he finishes it off with a couple of tumbles. What a run there. I'm going to give him a 9.8. 9.8. That was pretty good stuff there. Fans love him. Super mascot Rocky in attendance here tonight on loan from the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets with a big win last night, coming from behind against the Bulls. They outscored the Bulls. I think it was like 43-22, something like that in the fourth quarter, coming from way down and then winning the ball game 115-110. So it was a huge deficit, double-figure deficit the Nuggets came back from and won the ball game last night. So they show flashes here. They're playing pretty well for a rebuilding ball club. At least they are entertaining. They're in most games, and the effort, you got to like it. Here tonight, you got to like the effort in this game by both ball clubs. Really, in that second quarter, we had a slow start to this game. It was only 13-10 at the end of one, but Metro outscores the Thunderwolves 20-19 there in that second quarter, including the three-pointer at the buzzer by Tago, kind of off a scramble play. Ball came loose into the corner, and Tago was right there for it. Went right into her hands, left her hands, and she hit it at the buzzer, drawing the Roadrunners within 2 here at halftime. Emily Hardigan, the leading scorer for Metro, but she has 3 personal fouls. That's a problem. She has 12 at halftime, 4 for Ordorf. After that, you got Horton, Tago, and Stepanovic with 3, Payne and Whitwer with 2. For the Thunderwolves, Ashley Piper, 11, breaking out of her offensive slump, hit 3 3-pointers in that first half. Csu Anderson with 7 free throws to go along with a field goal. She has 9. Rohr with 6. Lambert, Bigley, and Moore with 2. Thunderwolves were 7 of 24 from the field. That's 29%, and actually they heated up to get to there. They were under 20% for a long time in that first half. Metro State, they were 11 of 37 from the field. That's 30%. Neither team shooting the 3 very well. 1 extra free for the Thunderwolves. Thunderwolves over 15 of 16 from the free throw line. Metro State just 6 of 8. Metro did out-rebound the Thunderwolves 25-18 in the first half. Back with the second half in 1 minute. Thunderwolves lead at 32-30 on Fox Sports Pueblo. And we're underway to start the second half. They played tricks with the clock. I'll have to talk to them about that. Here's Lambert. Right side to Arietta. Down low to Rohr on the block. Wheels her way into the paint. Goes up with the left-hand hook. Left it short. And the rebound belongs to Stepanovic. Gets the outlet pass to Tago. She'll bring it across the timeline. On to the left side. Stepanovic actually gets the start here in the second half for Hardigan, who has those 3 fouls. They're going to try to work their way into this half before bringing Hardigan out there. Here's Tago on the left wing. Dribbles to the top of the key, steps back, jumper on the way, missed it. Rebound loose on the baseline, batted out of bounds by Metro. It'll belong to the Thunderwolves.
I know. Hey, I know. Let's fight through it, baby. You got to fight through it. I know.
Inbounds pass to Arrieta. Arrieta will bring it across the timeline. Onto the right wing to Tule-Sioux. Now to Lambert. Lambert gets it to Piper. Down again to Rohr in the paint. Wheels goes up with the left-hand hook. Missed it again. Ball batted out of bounds. Last touch by the Roadrunners. As it was Ordorf fighting that time with their own player, Whitwer, and they both lost it out of bounds. So the Thunderwolves get it back. No reset on the shot clock. It didn't draw iron. 14 on the clock. Inbounds pass to Rohr. Wheels. Oh, tried to pass it off to Piper. Saves it. Nope. Stepped on the baseline. Rohr not confident with the left-hand hook that time. Tried to dish it off to Piper, but Piper was looking for the rebound in case. So it's still 32-30. Thunderwolves by 2. Here's Ordorf. Hands the ball off on the right side. So Horton onto the left side to Tago. Tago dribbling around the top. Onto the right wing, lobs it inside, turning, facing. Stepanovic kicks it outside. Horton, now they work it left side, 7 on the shot clock. Nice entry pass to Ordorf. Turns, goes up with the right hand hook and banks it in. Strong move by Ordorf. She has 6. That ties the game up at 32 apiece. Here's Arrieta. Gives it off the Piper on the left side to Anderson. Down low again. Inside to Rohr. Turns and hooks it in. Rohr with 8. 38-32. Or 34-30. I beg your pardon. I don't know where that came from. 34-32. Thunderwolves by 2. On the right side, Ordorf with it. Steps back. She'll launch. Way off the mark. Check the backboard for a divot after that one. Back the other way comes Arrieta. Hands it off to Tule-Sioux. Fakes the three-pointer. Right down the lane. Left-hand hook up and in. Anderson with 11. 36-32. Thunderwolves by 4. 7:50 to go here in the third quarter. Ball on the right side. Horton with it. Dribbles around a screen to the free throw line. Kicks it outside. This is Whitwer with it. Now onto the right side to Tago. Tago uses the screen. A lot of pick and rolls we mentioned all night here by Metro State. Then they'll eventually try to work it inside. There's an illegal screen. And the foul is on Ordorf, I believe, for the illegal screen. That's her third. That means Payne going to have to check into the game. But she doesn't bring Ordorf out. Instead, Horton comes out of the game. Inbounds pass to Arrieta. 7:30 to go here in the third quarter. Thunderwolves lead it by 4. The biggest lead of the game has been 5. Down low to Rohr. In the paint. Wheels goes up with the hook and gets it to drop. Rohr with 10. 38-32. Thunderwolves stretching it out here. They're on a 6-0 run. Here's Tago at the top of the key. Onto the right side. Whitwer down inside. Turning, facing, reach-in foul on the Thunderwolves.
Hey, T! That's not your trap. Anyway, it's not your trap, T.
And it's on Tule-Sioux Anderson, her second. First team foul on the Thunderwolves here in the second half. Third quarter, I should say. And there's another offensive foul. Illegal screen on the Roadrunners. And this one is on Whitwer. That's her first. The Thunderwolves trying to break out here at the start of this third quarter. They lead it by 6. They're on a 6-0 run. Arrieta into the corner. Beagley into the game. To Tule-Sioux, and she walked with the ball. Beagley out. Johnson in now for the Thunderwolves. Inbounds pass to Tago, and she'll bring it across the timeline for the Roadrunners. 38-32. Thunderwolves lead it by 6. Ball on the left side, Ordorf. Up top, three-pointer on the way by Payne. It's good. They don't shoot many threes, but that one was right down the middle. And Payne has 5. 38-35. That cuts the lead in half. Into the corner, Anderson. She'll jack up a 3-ball. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound chased down in the corner by Piper. Outside, Anderson fakes. Drives in from the right, down the lane. Left hand scoop, no good. And the rebound to Stepanovic. comes Tago now across the timeline for the Roadrunners. 38-35, Thunderwolves by 3. Tago on the right wing, works around a screen, goes down inside. Ordorf wheels, goes up with the hook and hits. Ordorf with 8. 38-37, right back come the Roadrunners. Here's Arietta on the wing, down low to Rohr, in the paint, goes outside, Johnson fakes, drives the baseline, underneath, goes outside, Anderson fakes the jumper, out top to Piper, she'll launch the three-pointer. It's good. Ashley Piper, her 4th three-pointer of the game. It's 41-37, Thunderwolves by 4. 5:35 to go here in the third quarter. Tago onto the right side to Whitwer. Whitwer dribbles around the screen to the free throw line. On the left side. And a long three-pointer launched way off the mark. Rebound to Rohr. Not sure what Jenna Payne was thinking there. Heat check, perhaps. Here's Tule Sioux faking. Drives baseline. Pulls up 15-footer. In and out. No good. Rohr had the rebound but lost it. Ripped away from her by Payne. Outlet pass. Head to Tago. Tago dribbles to the right wing. Holds things up. Goes cross court to Whitwer. Whitwer now up top to Tago. Now to Ordorf. Turns, faces. 15-footer on the way. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound batted out of bounds. Last touched by Piper, evidently, so it'll belong to Metro. Timeout on the court. 4:54 to go here in the third quarter. Thunderwolves lead it 41-37. It's a 1-minute timeout on Fox Sports Pueblo. Super mascot Rocky trying his famous half-court shot here. He's 0 for 2. Here's the third try. He missed it wide right. I think they're going to give him one more try here. They buzzed the teams back out there. Now they're going to hold up, cooperate here. Rocky with one more try at it. And that one's way off the mark. Oh, well, Rocky, that's all right. All you got to do is hit one eventually. Thunderwolves 4 for 9 here in the second half. Metro 3 for 7. Thunderwolves lead it 41-37. Here's Payne at the top of the key. Hands the ball off now to Whitwer. Hardigan in the game now with those 3 fouls on the right wing. Fakes on Piper, drives into the paint. Steps back, little 10-footer left it short. Piper gets the rebound. Good defense there by Ashley. Outlet pass to Arietta. She'll bring it across the timeline. Up top to Piper. Skips it left side to Johnson. She'll launch the three-pointer. Short. Long rebound. Johnson chases it down, and then she's fouled by Horton. Johnson upset with herself there, missing the 3. Third team foul on the Roadrunners. Beagley checking in. She says, I'm done with that mask. And she's done with the nose plug. It's the bleeding stopped. She's all back to normal. Johnson inbounds the ball to Arietta. Up top now, Lambert. Arietta to Johnson. Down inside to Beagley. Wheels on the baseline. Outside to Piper. Piper moves in. Pulls up 10-footer on the way. Good. Ashley Piper giving into the Thunderwolves tonight offensively. She has 16. Thunderwolves lead it by 6. Back the other way. Here's Smith on the wing. Comes up top with it to Payne. Payne on to the left side to Tago. Tago worked around the perimeter to Smith. Smith about 30 feet from the basket. Gives it inside. Whitwer turns. And she traveled with the ball. Good defense by Piper and Beagley in there. They cut her off, and then she shuffled the feet. And there's, it's almost comical when you turn and look at Tanya Javi. And, you know, the brunt of her wrath tonight, Kevin Kazuski, got to be wondering, man, can I get this game over with? Feet inside to Beagley, turns, faces. Outside, Arietta fakes the three-pointer. Outside to Lambert. Holds it. Now to Piper at the free throw line. Turns, faces. Cut off. Ball knocked loose. That's going to be a foul on Piper, I believe. No, foul on Metro. I thought they got Piper. Instead, they caught Tago. So it's Thunderwolves' ball again. And Rohr will check in. Beagley will come out. Thunderwolves lead it 43-37. 3:38 to go here in the third quarter. Johnson to trigger it in. Goes way outside with it to Arietta. Into the corner to Johnson. Down low to Rohr. Ball batted. It comes right to Piper. Now it's loose on the deck. Johnson chases it down. Still plenty of time on the shot clock here, of course, after the foul. 20 on it. Johnson with it. Left side to Arietta. Into the corner to Piper. She dribbles it right off her knee out of bounds. careless play there by the Thunderwolves. And Beagley and Piper will come out after the miscue.
Hey, we're good. We're good. Defense.
Well, Thunderwolves have had the lead to 6 a couple of times, but haven't been able to extend on it. Metro's able to come back each time. Not all the way back, but get it back into the comfort zone. Here's Payne, for them anyway. Discomfort if you're a Thunderwolf fan. Inside, turning, whistle, foul on the Thunderwolves. That's going to be a reach, and they're going to get 2 shots. The ball never went up. Foul on Rohr is her second. They're going to say in the act of shooting. And it'll be Stepanovic to the free throw line.
Before she blocked the shot. So it can't be 2 shots.
Free throw up and good. One more for Stepanovic. Sophomore out of St. Louis, Missouri. We mentioned earlier in the first half, this Metro team, they're a national program. They'll recruit you from anywhere. And who wouldn't want to come to the Mile High City? 43-39. Thunderwolves lead it by 4. Here's Lambert. Skips it cross court. Gets it to Johnson. Now to Beagley. Finds Arrieta. Arrieta lost it. Had to save it on the sideline. Gets it now to Lambert. Now back to Johnson. Inside to Rohr. In the paint. Goes up with the left hand hook and banks it in. Rohr with 12. 45-39. Thunderwolves lead it by 6. Drive to the hoop by Smith. Nice dish in the lane. Shot good and a foul on the Thunderwolves. Stepanovic got that ball up on the rim and it fell through there. She has 7, a chance for 8 here and a 3-point play opportunity. And the foul's on Lambert. That'll be her second.
Hey, one shot, block out.
Stepanovic takes her time. Free throws up and good. Timeout taken by the Roadrunners. 2:35 to go here in the third quarter. Thunderwolves lead at 45-42. It is a 1-minute timeout on Fox Sports Pueblo. Rocky back at it from half court. Missed another couple. He's going to get one more chance at it here. Oh, he goes with the old-fashioned hook shot this time and missed it. Now he's upset with himself. He's off the court. Fans still love him. Thunderwolves shooting percentage up to 36%. Metro's up to 33. Thunderwolves have hit 4 3-pointers in the game. Metro with 3. Thunderwolves with the ball. Here they face full court pressure. Csu with the ball. Gets it ahead now to Beagley. Beagley to Rohr. Rohr looking for a guard. Gets it to Csu. Way out top with it. Yo-yoing the ball out front. Now starts a drive to the free throw line. Cut off there. Goes outside to Arrieta. They're trying to get it to Rohr. They go to Lambert instead. Left side to Beagley. Arrieta, 7 on the shot clock. To Csu. Fakes. Steps back. Now drives in from the right. Goes all the way to the hole and banks it in. Csu with 13. 47-42. Thunderwolves by 5. Good execution there late in the possession. Smith with it for the Roadrunners. Pick and roll goes outside. Payne for 3. In and out, no good. Good, strong rebound. Stripped away out of bounds by Csu. Off the rebound went to Stepanovic as she outfought Rohr. So a fresh shot clock now for the Roadrunners. It'll be Smith to trigger it in on the baseline. Now we're ready to go. A momentary delay there. Inbounds pass. Comes outside. Payne. Now to Hardigan. Hardigan left side to Payne. Down low on the block. Stepanovic turns. Now goes outside. Faking. Moving in. Smith drives the baseline. Shot blocked by Rohr. Rebound to Lambert. Outlet pass to Arrieta. Arrieta now across the timeline. Thunderwolves on top by 5. Here's Beagley. Right side to Lambert. Lambert to Beagley. Jump it inside to Rohr. Turns in the lane. Goes outside. Lambert's open. 3 ball in the corner. Got it. Mariana Lambert. Her first bucket of the game. Biggest lead of the game now for the Thunderwolves. They lead at 50-42. Minute 11 to go here in the quarter. Smith onto the right wing. Hands the ball off to Horton. Horton dribbles around the screen to the free throw line outside to Payne. Payne, she gets the screen, pick and roll, nothing working there. Good defense. Now handed off to Smith, pulls up, little 15-footer off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes right back to her, reach-in foul on Beagley. And that'll be only the 4th team foul on the Thunderwolves, but it'll be Metro State ball on the baseline. Piper in, Lambert out. Be Smith to trigger it in on the baseline here. Fresh 30-second shot clock. 52 seconds to go in the quarter. Inbounds pass to Horton. Now out top to Hardigan. Left side. Now down into the corner to Smith. Smith back outside the toggle. Whistle, foul away from the ball on the Thunderwolves. Foul on Beagley. Puts the Thunderwolves over the limit, so that'll put Hardigan to the free throw line. Hardigan 91% from the free throw line. She was 10 of 10 last night in the ball game.
Hey, be ready for press.
Or 12 of 12, beg your pardon, I believe. Trying to read my chicken scratch here. He's next to automatic from the stripe.
Hey, free throw break. Free throw break. You're ready for the press. Free throw break. Get the shooter, Ashley.
Second toss, good. Hardigan with 14. Full court pressure here. Off the made free throw. Anderson back to Arrieta. Arrieta gets it to Beagley. Now to Arrieta. Arrieta across the timeline to the top of the key. Left side to Anderson. Down low to Rohr. Ball swatted away, but foul from behind there by Stepanovic. Little bit too much mustard on that swat, I guess you'd say, as she really whacked at it. Got a lot of ball, but got the top of the head of Molly Rohr. So they're over the limit. That'll mean 2 free throws for Molly Rohr. 60% on the year. First toss up and no good. We'll have one more here. Second toss, swish. Rohr with 13, 7 of them here in the quarter. She'll come out of the ball game here. Moore checks in. 51-44. Thunderwolves lead it by 7. Inbounds pass to Tago. Metro State here. They've got the ball. They'll get the ball first to start the 4th quarter here. So kind of a twofer situation here. Here's Hardigan. Out top to Ordorf. Down inside. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound loose in the lane. Moore rips it away. Thunderwolves have a chance here. 8 seconds to go. Arrieta across the timeline to the left wing. Stops, gives it off to Piper. She'll jack a 3 ball. In and out, no good. Tule-Su with a rebound, runs out of time. Can't get the shot off. That's the end of 3 quarters. Thunderwolves, a good 3rd quarter for them. They put up another 19 spot. They extend their lead from 2 up to 7. 51-44. Pack on top. 1 minute timeout on Fox Sports Pueblo. 51-44. Thunderwolves on top. Thunderwolves now up to 39% in the game. Metro's at 30%. Thunderwolves with 2 extra threes in the game. They've hit 5. Metro with 3. Thunderwolves 16 of 18 from the line. Metro 11 of 13. 30-28 rebound advantage right now for Metro. Thunderwolves have turned the ball over 10 times tonight. Metro with only 7. Metro gets the ball first, as we mentioned, to start this quarter. On the alternating possession, they hand the ball off to Horton. Ball stripped away and stolen by Tule-Su. She's ripped at. No foul call. They rip at her again, and finally, they had to call something. And it's on Tago. And in college ball now in the women's game, they reset the team fouls. So that's the first team foul of the quarter. Inbounds pass to Arrieta. Arrieta now will bring it across the timeline. Thunderwolves trying for their biggest lead of the game here. They had it up to 8 at one point there in that 3rd quarter. Arrieta skips it up top now to Anderson. Anderson drives in, cut off there. Comes up top to Arrieta. Arrieta left side to Piper. Piper drives the baseline. Pulls up, little 10-footer left it short. Shot an air ball. Beagley with the rebound. 8 on the shot clock. It's a turnover on Beagley. She palmed it. So the turnover to the Roadrunners. Inbounds pass to Tago. Tago will bring it across the timeline. On to the right side to Hardigan. Now over on the left wing to Ordorf. She drives the baseline. Cut off by Beagley. Can't get the shot off. Double team. Goes up. Shot. No good. Rebound batted into the corner. Hardigan rips it away from Tule Sioux. Then Tule Sioux fouled her. Foul number 3 on Tule Sioux Anderson. Lambert will check in. Tule Sioux out now with those 3 fouls. Well, it could be a key moment in this ballgame. Thunderbolt's offense tends to struggle with Tule Sioux on the bench. We'll see what happens here at the start of this fourth quarter. And we've got an offensive foul on Metro State. A push-off on the play by Stepanovic. That's her 4th. Arietta brings it across the timeline. So again, the Thunderbolts a chance for their biggest lead. Here is Lambert. Up top to Moore. Moore left side to Arietta. Arietta outside to Lambert. They're trying to get Beagley down on the block. Now she flashes out top. Left side to Piper. They look for Moore on the block. She wheels in the lane. Goes up with the right hand hook. Missed it. Rebound to Piper. Dribbles it out of there. Fires it outside to Arietta. Down low to Moore. Skips it outside to Lambert. Up top to Arietta. Down low to Beagley. Foul. Holding. Oh, offensive foul on Beagley. Trying to get position down on the block. Foul number 2 on Beagley. So another wasted opportunity there by the Thunderwolves. Either team able to score here so far in this fourth quarter. Tago will bring it across the timeline for the Roadrunners. Ball on the left side now to Payne. Gives it off to Tago. Tago to Hardigan. Turns, faces, jumper on the way off the mark. Piper with the rebound. Outlet pass to Arietta. Arietta across the timeline. Right side to Piper. Piper holds it. Gives it off to Beagley. To Lambert. Left side to Arietta. Arietta. Now they work the ball to Piper. Piper lost it. Regains it. Comes left side to Arietta. Lobs it inside to Moore. Turns. Dishes off to Piper on the block. Turns. On the way. Missed it. Rebound to Stepanovic. Another wasted opportunity by the Thunderwolves here. Tago brings it across the timeline. Left side now to Hardigan. Hardigan won't take the jumper. Gives it off to Tago. Now inside. Turning. Facing. Jumper on the way. It's good by Stepanovic. She's in double figures with 10. 51-46. Now Jim Turgeon going to take a timeout. His offense is yet to score here in this fourth quarter. They had a chance to break it open there. Now the lead is only 5. 7:40 to play. Thunderbolts by 5. It's a 1-minute timeout on Fox Sports Pueblo. Back in Massari Arena, super mascot Rocky entertaining the fans here. Let's get an update from around the conference regions. All over Colorado Christian tonight, 72-51 midway through the fourth quarter there. Both those teams 12-4, a game behind the Thunderwolves, who sit atop the conference now in a tie with Black Hills State and Mines. Some more scores for you here throughout the night. Thunderwolves' lead has been cut to 5. Arietta with the ball out top. Gives it off to Rohr. Rohr back in the game. Backs her way into the paint. Goes up with the right-hand hook and banks it in. Molly Rohr. Nice, patient move to the hoop there. She has 15. 53-46. Thunderwolves with their first bucket here of the fourth quarter. Smith hands the ball off to Tago. Tago works around a screen. Left side to Payne. Payne now up top to Ordorf. She drives into the paint on Beagley. Goes right up into her and missed the banker. Rebound batted to the baseline. It's loose on the deck. They tie things up. Alternating possession to the Thunderwolves.
Return to the Roadrunner line.
Ranger!
So it'll be Piper to trigger it into Arietta. No press this time by the Roadrunners. Down to 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Arietta way out top. Hands the ball off to Rohr at the free throw line. Gives it back to Arietta. She's open. Won't take the three. Drives in. Cuts it outside. Rohr fakes the three to Piper. Left side to Arietta. Arietta looking for a screen. Works around it. Back to Rohr. She's open. 10-footer on the baseline. Swish. Rohr with 17. Give the assist to Arietta. Biggest lead of the game now for the Thunderwolves. Leading it by 9. 55-46. 6.5 to go. Fourth quarter. Here's Smith at the free throw line. Hands the ball off. They run their weave game. Pick and roll play. Nothing working there. Tago outside. Now to Horton, to Ordorf. Lobs it inside. Turning, Stepanovic can't get the shot off. Comes outside to Tago. Tago drives in, goes up and under. Right-hand hook, missed it. Rebound, Beagley on the baseline as she took it away from Ordorf. Outlet pass to Arrieta. Arrieta across the timeline. Lobs it to the baseline, trying to get it to Piper, but the ball deflected away. Good play by Ordorf, preventing the easy deuce. It'll be Piper to trigger it on the baseline. 24 on the shot clock. 6:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Inbounds pass. And Rohr for three. Got it! Molly Rohr from downtown. Makes it 58-46. Rohr with 20. Ball on the right side. Ordorf gives it off top now to Horton. She steps back, fires the three. It's good. 2-point shot. Foot was on the line for Horton. She has 5. 58-48. Thunderwolves by 10. Arrieta across the timeline. Bad pass, but Lambert able to get it. On the wing. Dribbles around a screen. Goes outside to Piper. Left side to Arrieta. Arrieta works around a screen to the free throw line. Pulls up. Jumper on the way. Got it. Arrieta, her first bucket of the game, but it gives the Thunderwolves a 12-point lead. 60-48 timeout, Metro. 5:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Thunderwolves lead at 60-48. It is a 30-second timeout on Fox Sports Pueblo. Well, we've got our first final from conference play tonight. Black Hill State, they hold on and defeat Fort Lewis tonight 74-71, so they can do no worse than be tied for the conference lead at the end of the night. Fort Lewis put a scare into them, but unable to pull it out in the end. Of course, Thunderwolves hold the head-to-head advantage over Black Hill State. We'll be in Durango next week. Truthfully, I can't remember if it's Friday or Saturday. We've got the old Durango Alamosa trip next week. I'll figure that out. Metro the ball down by 12. High post. Stepanovic turns, faces. She'll launch the 15-footer. In and out, no good. Rebound to Piper. Outlet pass to Arrieta. 5:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Thunderwolves lead at 60-48. Piper on the right wing. Couple of dribbles. Goes way outside to Lambert. Now to Arrieta. Arrieta right side to Piper. Into the corner to Beagley. Beagley down to Lambert. To Arrieta. Back to Lambert. She's wide open. 3-ball on the way. In and out. No good. Long rebound. And Hardigan gets the outlet pass ahead to Smith. Down the lane. Nice pass. And up and in, Stepanovic has 12. Good break there by the Roadrunners. 60-50. Thunderwolves lead is 10. 4:34 to go now. Here's Rohr. Left side. Lambert won't take the three this time. Goes to Beagley. Right side to Arrieta. Now to Piper. Piper drives the bait. Looks like she traveled. Yep. So Thunderwolves, a quick miss and now a quick turnover, and that's what can lead to a quick comeback by the Roadrunners here. They're down by 10. They're down to 4:20 to go here in this fourth quarter. Smith lobs it into Stepanovic. Turns, faces. Goes left side. Hardigan's open. Jumper on the way. Swish. Hardigan with 14. And it's 60-52. So Metro stays in the game with a couple of quick hoops here. Down to 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Here, bad pass. Back the other way comes Metro State. Smith on the right wing takes it right at Arrieta and lays it in. 6 quick points by the Roadrunners. We got ourselves a ball game here with 3:53 to play. Thunderwolves lead it 60-54. It's a 1-minute timeout on Fox Sports Pueblo. Thunderwolves were right on the verge of putting this ball game away when they got the lead up to 12, but they've given up 6 in a row here in less than a minute to the Roadrunners. They're back within 6 with 3:45 to play. Piper launches a 3-ball way off the mark. That is not what Jim Turgeon wanted there. Back the other way. Here's Smith. Feeds it into the corner. 3-ball on the way. In and out. No good. Rebound on the baseline. Foul on Metro State. It's going to be on Ordorf. Thunderwolves very fortunate there. That 3-pointer all the way down and came all the way out. Now reprieve. That's like a call from the governor here. Arietta brings it across the timeline. Right side into the corner to Piper. Gives it off to Arietta, now to Csu-Pueblo. Right side to Arietta. Back to Anderson. Left corner of the key. Has the ball batted loose, comes right back to Arietta. Now 10 seconds on the shot clock. Piper skips it up top to Arietta. Wide open in the corner, Lambert for 3. Gets good. Lambert with 8. That settles things down, restores a little order here for the Thunderwolves. Lead back to 9. Under 3 minutes to go now in the ball game. High post, Stepanovic turns on Rohr, goes right in her shot, blocked by Rohr. Rebound, Stepanovic banks it in. She stayed with it. She has 14. 63-56. Thunderwolves by 7. 2:45 to go. Here's Anderson now to Lambert into the corner. Arietta, she's open. 3 ball on the way. It's good. Arietta from downtown. 66-56. Thunderwolves lead it by 10. 2.5 minutes to go. Here's Smith. Lobs it to Stepanovic. Oh, backdoor pass in from the right. Ordor fouled. Shot. Good. It'll count.
On the ground.
Well, he signaled 2 shots. He didn't count the basket, I don't think. I think it's going to be a common foul. What are you going to decide here?
Hey, they already have 56, right?
Okay, he does count the basket. So the basket counts 1 free throw. I knew there was a confusion there because he said 2 shots. We knew that wasn't the case. Free throw up, and it's good. Ordorf with 11. They won't go away. 66-59, 2:15 to play. Here's Piper. Top of the key. Outside into the corner. Anderson for 3. Off the front iron. No good. Rebound to Hardigan. Has a little quick pull there by the Thunderwolves. Back the other way. Smith on the left wing. Gives it up outside to Hardigan. Right side to Horton. Well, if they could hit a 3-pointer here, it'll tighten it up immensely. Even a 2-pointer. Turning. Hardigan down the lane. Scoops it up. No, but a foul on the Thunderwolves. Foul called on Piper, her 3rd. It'll be 2 free throws for Stepanovic. 1:51 to go here in the 4th quarter. Stepanovic 69% from the line, 4 of 5 from the stripe tonight. Free throw up and good. Beagley in. Csu-Pueblo comes out. One more for Stepanovic. Spins it up and missed this one. Rebound to Beagley. Hands it off to Arietta. Head now to Piper. Minute 45 to go here. Thunderwolves want to use as much clock as they can here and then get the bucket. Nothing too quick. Here in this last minute or so, they've had a couple of quick possessions. They're great if the ball goes, but if you miss, then you look like a fool. Here's Piper. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Piper now. Dribbles around the screen. Right down the lane she goes. Up and under, drew the foul. Great move there by Ashley Piper. So Piper to the line. Hit 2 earlier in the ball game. She has 16 tonight. Free throw up and good. (67-60).
So like Piper. Yeah.
Second toss up and in. Piper with 18. 68-60. Thunderwolves by 8. A minute 23 to go. Across the timeline, Smith was the right wing, now hands the ball off. Now left side, starting a drive, pulling up, jumper on the way by Ordorf, no good. Piper with a strong rebound in the paint. Gets the outlet pass to Arietta. Now we're down to a minute 5 to go. Thunderwolves by 8. Right side, Piper. Holds it. Now outside to Patterson. Top to Beagley. 15 on the shot clock. To Piper. Gives it to Arrieta. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Arrieta now will start something. 6 on the shot clock. Works around a screen. Drives to the right corner of the key. Out into the corner. Jumper on the way by Piper. Swish! Ashley Piper. Magical night for the Thunderwolves. 71-60. She has 21. Back the other way. Quick drive foul on the Thunderwolves. Jalen Smith took it right to the hole and drew the foul. It might be Piper. And indeed it is on Ashley. That'll be her 4th. So Ashley filling up the stat sheet tonight. Points, rebounds, fouls.
Coach. You said Shannon, right?
And Smith to the line. Free throw on the way. Off the back iron. No good. Smith on the year, only a 56% free throw shooter. Freshman out of Denver East.
Look out.
Second toss. This one's good. She has 4 in the game. It's 71-61. Thunderwolves lead it by 10. Full court pressure. Beagley fouled in the backcourt by Jalen Smith. That puts the Roadrunners over the limit, so we'll walk down to the other end and shoot free throws. It'll be Maddie Beagley. It's been an adventure tonight for Maddie before the ball game. Massive bloody nose. They had to send her to the locker room, get that stopped. She wore a mask in the first half, but now she's mask-free. Free throw up and good. 59% from the free throw line this year. Native of Russell, Kansas. Second free throw rims in and out. 72-61. Thunderwolves by 11. We're under 30 to go. Ball on the left side. Horton with it. Now up top to Hardigan. She'll jack a 3. It's good. Why not more often, Emily? Emily was 17 tonight. 72-64. Piper across the timeline. Dribbles to the right wing. Gives it off now to Arrieta. And they foul Arrieta with 12.3 seconds to go. So that'll send D. Arrieta to the free throw line. D held scoreless tonight the first 3 quarters, but she had a huge three-pointer here in this 4th quarter. Helped extend that lead for the Thunderwolves. First free throw good. Also had a little mid-range jumper as well, right? A little span there, right when the Thunderwolves were building their lead. Second toss, good. 7 points for Arrieta, all of them here in the 4th quarter. 74-64, Thunderwolves by 10, 10 seconds to go in the game. Smith starts to drive to the hoop, stops, hands the ball outside. Jumper on the way by Stepanovic, no good. Patted to the baseline, Arrieta has it, and that will do it. Thunderwolves win it. Final score, Pack 74, Metro 64. We're going to have an extended post-game show here. The men's game won't start until 7:30 tonight. 7:35 actually, to be exact. So we'll have a chance to have an extended talk. We'll talk to Ashley Piper. We'll also have Molly Rohr, as well as the head coach, Jim Turgeon. That all comes your way next. Thunderwolves win it 74-64 on Fox Sports Pueblo. Welcome back to Massari Arena. Thunderwolves win the ball game 74-64. We have an extended post-game show here tonight as Comcast Entertainment Television going to telecast the second ball game tonight. And they wanted to make sure the women's game, in case it went long or went overtime, they didn't have any problems. So that's why they moved the women's game up to 5 o'clock. But it ended pretty much on time, so that's why we're going to have a little extra time here in our post-game show. But that's all right with us because it gives us extra time to chat it up. We'll have 2 guests here in our post-game show. We'll talk to Ashley Piper as well as Molly Rohr. Then the head coach, Jim Turgeon, he'll be out here as well. We'll take a timeout right here. Back in 2 minutes on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. Thunderwolves win the ball game 74-64, and joining us now, the head coach, Jim Turgeon probably going to need a little Grecian after that ball game. Jim, the way that ball game went down to him, we were just talking before we came on here. Never was easy tonight. Even when you got the lead up to 12 there, they came back with 6 in a row. They kept you honest tonight, that Metro Ball Club.
And I knew they would. And I said this before the game. They play really good defense, and they're well coached, and they play so hard. And so I knew it was going to be tough. But I'm proud of our girls. I mean, other than a few little hiccups, I thought the girls really executed. Particularly second half, we shot over 50% second half, and I was bragging about them with like 3 minutes to go in the timeout. I said, you guys, how we just got ahead? Because you guys are letting me coach you, and you're executing. We go right back out after the timeout, and we quit executing. I should have never said that.
Exactly. Well, what happened there, we talked about it. You launch those, when you hit three-pointers, everybody feels like you feel you're going to make a couple threes. Yeah. But then you jack a couple up there with about 25 on the shot clock. When you're ahead, you don't want to be doing that.
No, we don't. And there's different ways to shoot the three. When you got your feet right, you reverse the ball, or you go inside out, but go one pass and jack it. That just you usually miss it. Let alone having a 12-point lead, and you need to take time off the clock. But I do think we're learning. I do think we're getting better, and I think we'll continue to get better.
Let's talk about a couple players' performances here in the ball game. Of course, Tule Sioux getting to the line there a lot in the first half, but I thought the key was Ashley Piper. I call it kind of a funk she's been on offensively. I think she's better than her numbers state, but she's been struggling, shooting below 30%, both from three and from the field, but she kind of broke out of it tonight, particularly in that first half.
Yeah, when we weren't doing anything against their zone, she hit some threes, and I'm about ready to call coached around because, she shot a higher percentage last year and was our leading scorer, and I don't know what I've done to mess her up, but she's been in an offensive funk all year. But what she has done all year also, she's played some defense and rebounded, and she just goes after that ball, and I always say this about our girls, but I'm glad she's on our team.
Exactly, because she's a bulldog out there, and it never lets it affect the rest of her ball game with the rebounding and the defense. Then in the second half, Molly Rohr taking over. I think the team kind of forgot about her maybe a little bit there in the first half, and then the second half kind of made an emphasis to get to effectively after that first timeout where you're scoreless the first 3 minutes, I think in the third quarter, almost say, hey, let's get it into Molly.
Yeah, I tried to make that clear. And even if they double down on her, then it's still good because we can kick it out and it's easier to hit threes that way. When we stretched the lead, Molly scored 7 straight points, I think, and I called every play for her.
Good job.
And I'm not bragging, but the thing is, that tells you how much confidence. She's a freshman,
right?
And how much confidence I have in her. She's just so steady. I know exactly what she's not going to make every shot, but I know what we're going to get with her, and she's not going to usually take a bad shot. And I guess I got lucky.
Well, it kind of shows a variety of moves in the post at such a young age. When you talk about a freshman being in there, being able to go left and right, knows how to use the glass, does a lot of things well offensively at an early stage of her career.
Well, if you didn't know Molly and you were just watching the game, you might think she's left-handed. She's actually right-handed. She's been taught very, very well by somebody, and then she got beat up by her little sister all the time, so she kind of learned that little fade stuff because her sister probably punched her in the face while she's shooting the shot. But, she's outstanding talent, and I gave us a little scare last night when she went down. She played, her knee's swollen, and it tells me she's got a little toughness because she played through it so like she didn't have any problems.
Well, couldn't ask for a better weekend to come out with 2 wins against 2 quality opponents here on your home court and to be in first place when the weekend ends.
Yeah, that's really good coming into the home stretch now. So we got 3 left at home and 2 on the road. Our last 2 road games are next week. So, just like boys, I know it sounds boring for a quote, but we're really trying to take one weekend at a time. We're going to try to go 2-0 next weekend, and if we just look what's in front of us, we usually do pretty good.
All right, buddy, good job.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Head coach Jim Turgeon back with more right after this on Fox Sports Pueblo.
ACCY Pueblo.
Welcome back to Massari Arena. Thunderwolves win the ball game 74-64, and joining us are co-star players of the game here tonight. Molly Rohr, they finished the game 20 points, 2 rebounds, 2 block shots in the ball game, and when the Thunderwolves needed you offensively there in that third quarter, I thought it was huge that you kind of took over inside there.
Yeah, they just had a lot of faith in me, and I think in the beginning of the game I started missing some shots, but they just kept looking in and had a lot of confidence in me.
Yeah, in the first half, in the first half held to 6 points. I say held to 6 points, not a bad half, but then they called that timeout early on in the third quarter. Seemed like the team and head coach Jim Turgeon said, hey, let's go inside to Molly, and it kind of worked.
Yeah, we are just trying to play inside out. If I can get some buckets inside, then they'll collapse and our threes are open, and we did get some open threes. Piper came in clutch, and Mari and Dee and everyone just stepped up.
Well, it's a tough outfit to play against. Metro State, notoriously, they're big, they're strong inside. They make it tough on you, but you just had to be patient, like you said, in the game, and eventually it came to you.
Yeah, just working in our offense and just keep running it and run our plays all the way through.
I talked to you a little bit about your knee last night. Gave everybody in the arena a big-time scare when you hurt your knee, but tell us how it's feeling.
It's feeling okay right now, pretty good. I just tweaked it a little bit. It shouldn't be too bad.
All right, rub some dirt on it.
Yeah.
All right, good job tonight. There's Molly Rohr, our co-star player of the game. Back with more right after this on Fox Sports Pueblo. Still await Ashley Piper to come on out, but she hasn't made it out of the locker room yet. Maybe getting some treatment on an injury of some sort or whatever, but we'll get her in the next segment here. But go ahead and recap the ball game here for you. Thunderwolves tonight opened up out on top, got the quick lead. They led it 9-3, pushed the lead to again to 6 at 13-7. Eventually led it 13-10 at the end of one quarter of play. Metro then got it back within 1 at 17-16. Thunderwolves then got the lead back up to 4 on at 20-16. But Metro, with their best stretch of the ball game probably to that point, scored 6 straight to take the lead at 22-20. Thunderwolves came back with 2 quick 3-pointers by Ashley Piper to lead at 26-22. Eventually led it by 2 at halftime, 32-30. Thunderwolves were tied to start the third quarter at 32-32. Then the Thunderwolves scored 6 in a row, led at 38-32, pushed the lead to 8 at 50-42, eventually led it by 7 as we went to the fourth quarter. Thunderwolves then got the lead to 12 at 58-46. Metro, though, came right back. They got it within 6 at 60-54. Thunderwolves again with a good push, getting the lead back to 10 at 66-56. Metro again coming back within 6, and the Thunderwolves getting the lead back to 71-60. Key 3-pointer by Mariana Lambert. And the Thunderwolves eventually hitting free throws down the stretch, win the ball game 74-64. Let's take a look at the numbers in the game. Thunderwolves with 3 players in double figures, led by Ashley Piper, 21 points in the game. Rohr ends up with 20. Anderson with 13. Lambert with 8. Arietta with 7, all of them coming in the fourth quarter. Beagley with 3, Moore with 2. Thunderwolves were 22 of 52 from the field. That's 42%. They were 9 of 25 shooting threes. That's 36%. 21 of 24 from the free throw line. That's 88%. Metro tonight, Emily Hardigan ends up with 19 points to lead them tonight. Stepanovic with 15. Ordorf with 11. Payne and Squires Horton with 5. Smith with 4. Tago with 3. Whitwer with 2. 23 of 67 were the Roadrunners. That's 34%. 4 of 14 shooting threes. That's 29%. They were 14 of 18 from the free throw line. 78%. Thunderwolves ended up out-rebounding Metro State tonight, 39-38. Leading rebounders tonight, Ashley Piper as usual with 8. Arietta had 8 as well. Beagley with 8 rebounds off the bench. 9 rebounds tonight for Stepanovic to lead the way for Metro State. Smith had 7 as well. Thunderwolves with 11 assists, led by D. Arietta's 4. Tule Sue Anderson with 3. For Metro State, Stepanovic had 4. Smith and Squires Horton with 2 apiece. Thunderwolves turned it over 14 times tonight. 9 turnovers for Metro State. Thunderwolves had 3 block shots, 2 of them by Rohr, 1 by Beagley. 5 steals for each team. Smith and Horton with 2 apiece to lead the way for Metro. Arietta and Anderson with 2 apiece for the Thunderwolves. Piper had the other steal. Final score, Thunderwolves win it 74-64. Biggest lead of the night for the Thunderwolves was when they were ahead by 12 at 60-48. Biggest lead tonight for Metro is when they were ahead by 2. The game had 2 lead changes. We were tied on 2 different occasions. Thunderwolves win it 74-64. Back with more of our post-game show. All comes your way next on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. Still trying to track down Ashley Piper here for our post-game show. Thunderwolves win the ball game 74-64. And while we go a moment, we'll take a tour around the conference here, see what's going on in other games from around the conference. We mentioned earlier that track it down here. Black Hills State, they knocked off Fort Lewis tonight, 74-71 was the final there. You know what? I'm not even going to get started there because Ashley Piper is making her way down here, so we'll go ahead and get her on in here. There you go, Ash. Come on in. Can't hide for long from the star of the game mantle here, you know. Great ball game here tonight. Here's the star of the game, Ashley Piper. Let's give her numbers here tonight. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. And Ashley, I hope I haven't been too hard on you on here. I've been saying you're kind of in an offensive funk this year. I think you might agree with that, shooting below 30% on both sides. I know you're probably a little bit better than that, but tonight broke out of it in a big way.
Yeah.
Seems like when they come in bunches.
Yeah, I feel like that too. I feel like I've been in an offensive slump, but today was good, and we all worked together, and I think people stepped up, and I'm glad we got the win.
Probably helps to see that first one go in. When the first one goes in, you say, well, you know what, I might try a second one, and then you just keep going, right?
Yeah, when you miss a few at the first, it's kind of like, but it was nice to see those go in, so.
Well, it was very important for your ball club tonight because you were struggling offensively as a team at that point when you were behind in the game. I think you fell behind for the first time in the game, and boom, you hit 2 quick 3-pointers.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, it was nice that it went in. I know we were struggling, but I think we played pretty well in the second quarter, or the second half, so.
Well, in the way the ball game went, Metro State, they make it tough on you. You played them now, they're 3 years, and 1 year with Colorado Christian. You know how tough their program is, and they really, your kind of ball game, really kind of a tough, scrappy game.
Yeah, they always play good defense, and they're always tough to guard, and it's always usually a good game with them. So
well, maybe in years past when you played these guys who haven't had quite the inside toughness, I think that you guys have this year, had to rely on the outside game. Today you had inside and out. I think that helps you against that ball club.
Yeah, definitely. I think definitely in this game it was very helpful. So.
Well, I know the one thing that head coach Jim Turgeon loves about you is even if the offense is struggling on some nights, you never struggle rebounding the ball and effort-wise, and I call you a stat sheet filler on more ways than one. You get your money's worth fouling tonight, too. It's always fun to just get out there and score.
Good at that, huh? Yeah, it definitely is.
Well, talk about the ball club now. You've reached first place. It's got to feel good, especially with the new regime taking hold with the ball club this year. Now you find yourself right where you want to be here with 5 games to go, a chance to win the conference.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice for the seniors for us to be able to be in this position, and I just hope we keep going. So. All
right, go back down there and start coloring again with the kids. Good job.
Thank you.
Before we go to break, there she is, the star of the game.
Thanks.
Ashley Piper back with more right after this on Fox Sports Pueblo.